This well-known, sacred urban explorer pilgrimage is the main focus of today's episode. The coal mine of Hazard de Cherat is a site with a very long history, and by now it's probably famous all over the world. We were glad when we finally had the opportunity to see this place for ourselves. But there was one tiny thing which we didn't expect. This coal mine was already a construction site. After all these years of stagnation, building workers just started to break down the buildings a few weeks ago. Well, no problem for the adventurous Broken Window Theory crew. A handful of construction workers can't stop us from exploring a fantastic place like this. The history of this coal mine in Liège actually dates back to the 1850s. Back then, the first shaft was dug to a depth of 250 meters. Today, the abandoned site is decaying. Anyway, it's hard to get in because it's tightly closed off for any kind of visitors. At least when you're trying to enter from the street. On the back, there are some hills and no kind of barrier at all.
Ui, glatt.
So we chose this way to sneak in. The hills were actually pretty bold and the slopes were slippery too. It was onerous, but worthwhile, as we found out later. What makes this place so special is the remarkable historic architecture. This coal mine looks like a castle to us.
Nice. Ja. Alter, das sieht auch übelst geil aus.
After an accident in the first shaft in 1877, this coal mine closed for the first time. The old buildings were demolished around 30 years later. Shortly after that, this site reopened and operated until 1977. We noticed that the whole area is uncommonly small for a coal mine. Surrounded by houses and a hill, the site couldn't really expand. Also remarkable are the pithead baths. In Germany, for example, the bundles of clothes get pulled up to the ceiling. But in this coal mine, there are lockers for the clothes, for men and women. So women worked in these mines too, which isn't very common in other countries. It's even said that women in the tunnels bring ill luck to male miners.
Alter. Das sind 4 Leute.
Insgesamt 4?
Würde ich sagen. Wir standen jetzt am Bagger mit. Einer sitzt drin und der andere Bagger wird ja aufgefahren. Okay.
In total, 3 vertical shafts were dug. In the 1930s, the coal mine of Hazard de Charat reached its apogee with 1,500 miners.
Alter, was ist das für ein Riesengerät?
When it closed in 1977, around 600 people were employed.
Schau dir schon mal nur diese Muttern an. Die sind einfach so groß wie meine Hand. Oh, ich bin so froh, dass wir uns nicht davon abschrecken haben lassen. Der Weg war so super easy, ne? Das war quasi wie, ich komme mir vor wie in der Mission von einem Computerspiel. Das ist alles so.
Wie bei Assassin's Creed
Tomb Raider hier rumklettern und Splinter Cell, Sachen umgehen. Ah. Ja, wie ein Bergfried oder wie der Turm eines bösen Zauberers. So. Wir müssen ein bisschen aufpassen mit den Blechen, ne? Habe ich gerade gesehen, dort ist einfach mal ein Durchbruch. Dort hinter dir. Also auch mit den Stufen.
Since 1997, this coal mine has been under monumental protection. Which means nothing actually. There were no signs of any maintenance measures or something like that at all. Since the beginning of 2017, the remediation of this site is in full swing. It is said that only some buildings, which are probably contaminated with asbestos, will be knocked down. The heritage protected part of this site, these are the buildings we have explored, won't be demolished. They will be refurbished in the future. So after 40 years of decay, the coal mine of Hazard de Charat finally gets a new purpose. And we can cross this side of our bucket list.
So nice. Jetzt noch ein Buch, ein Kaffee vielleicht. Jo. Nein, 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 nein.
Oh shit!
Fail. Mein Fernglas und es rollt immer noch.
Nein! Was ist denn? Oh, wir müssen von runter jetzt.
Aber mit dem Clip verdienst 1000 bei Fail Army. Nein! Hab ich gerade nicht gefilmt. Oh, also, ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob ich drauf habe. Auf jeden Fall habe ich gerade mein Fernglas gedockt, aber ich habe es gefunden. Das wird sowas von im Arsch sein. Bis den ganzen Hügel bis hier runter. Und wahrscheinlich gegen diese fucking Steinkante da geklatscht. Oh. Ne. Alter. Wie neu. Es lebt!
The exploration of this unique coal mine was a thrilling experience, and dodging the construction workers was fun too. We hope you enjoyed our infiltration of this famous site. Now only one more episode of our big Urbex road trip that we took in February is left. Don't miss the big finale, you definitely won't regret that.